So friends, take a look at this wired switchboard of bedroom 1. It has two switches. One is for the light, the other one is for the fan. There is one fan regulator and two 5 ampere plug sockets. What we need to do is connect the light and the fan to the switchboard. And how I wish we had a remote control to do this. Well, it's not there. So let's get started. Step 1. Switch off the main input supply.
Step 2. Using a measure tape, measure the length of the wire and wire casing strip required.
Using a measure tape, measure the length of the wire and wire casing strip required for the switchboard to the junction box of the tube light and junction box of the fan. Step 3.
Cut the required amount of casing strips.
Using a measure tape, measure and mark the required amount of casing strips. Using the hacksaw blade, cut the required casing strips and keep it ready.
Step 4. Roll out the wires required for the fan and tube light.
Roll out the two pieces of 1 square mm blue wire, one for the fan and one for the tube light junction box. Take a black wire for neutral connection. Using a wire stripper, cut the wire up to the required length of each junction box. Step 5. Using a wire stripper, strip both ends of all the wires and keep it ready for use.
Always use a wire stripper to strip wires and not a blade, as the blade can cut in to the wire and cause injury to you.
Step 6. Fix casing covers for the wiring to route the wires to the junction boxes. Mark points at large intervals in the lower casing strips to drill holes. Place the lower casing strip on the wall starting from the switchboard end. Using a drilling machine, drill holes in the marked points. Using a screwdriver, fix the screws so that the lower casing is fixed on the wall. Repeat the same with the other casing strips starting from the switchboard end on the path to the junction box. Use a ladder to finish fixing the casing strips up to the junction boxes of the fan and tube light. Step 7. Route the wires to their respective junction boxes. Hold and extend the wires over the lower casing covers fixed on the wall up to a convenient length. Fix the casing cover over the lower casing. Repeat the procedure and cover all the wires leading to the junction boxes with the casing covers. Now let us connect these wires to the switchboard. Step 8. Open the switchboard panel by removing the screws. Step 9.
Connect the tube light junction box wire to the output terminal of the light switch on the switchboard.
Take the blue wire from the tube light junction box coming out of the casing strip and connect it to the output terminal of the light switch on the switchboard. Step 10.
Connect the fan junction box wire to the output terminal of the fan regulator on the switchboard.
Similarly, take the blue wire cut from the fan junction box and connect it to the output terminal of the fan regulator on the switchboard.
Step 11. Connect the neutral black wire to the neutral terminal to the 3-pin socket.
Now take the black wire from casing strip and connect it to the neutral terminal of any of the 3-pin socket. Step 12.
Using a screwdriver, fasten the screws of all the terminals.
Ensure that all the wires to be routed to the junction box are out of the switchboard. Step 13. Using a screwdriver, fix the switchboard front panel on the back panel with the help of screws. Step 14. Fix the sealing rows on the junction box. Drill holes and fix the square box on the wall by tightening it with the screws. Take a square box and pass the phase and neutral wire at the junction box through the slots available in it. Now take the sealing rows and connect both the phase and neutral wire to the phase and neutral terminal on the sealing rows. Now fix the sealing rows with the square box by tightening the screws. Follow the same process at the other junction boxes also. This completes the wiring from the switchboard to the junction box. Whew, that was one big task, but we accomplished it.